I mean, it's been a heck of a year, boy. I've been so blessed, but I was blessed in, 2000 and 2001 and 2 and all the way up to 23, 24. My ride here has been something, and so was my ride earlier. But I think the deal is you just don't slow down. Like I've never felt the day go faster, and so I haven't really reflected on that till you're asked. But it was a friend before you, they had texted and said, wow, what a year you've had. And it encompassed not just the highs, but the loss of our dear former player, Jamie Cavey. We were just talking about everything this year had encompassed. And I would like to, while we're there, how classy was that at Katie Gerald's? Katie Gerald's played against Jamie. And I just, Katie is really thoughtful. When I lost my dad, she was one of the first to call, sent flowers to the office. Just a really, really classy move, and it was really touching. But yeah, the year has been, it went really fast when I got the job in May and up until now. So I try to slow down. I've really always been the one on staff that made everybody stop and smell the roses. I think Lisa and everybody would tell you that. I've been trying to do that. I don't think I've done it quite as good since May, but I've tried to enjoy the moments. I think that it's fun to see those flashes, right? That's why they were a pretty highly decorated class. And I think in my mind, when we when we had the lull, we shot quickly, we had turnovers, and we didn't stay true to what we typically do. And that sometimes is everybody that you recruit to bring in, I mean, they pretty much have the very green light. And so they're kind of used to creating and they're used to taking it. And I think probably we just kind of forced some things. But that stretch when they came in, it was like they kind of hit just about every right note. And I just think what's nice about that is they got some good minutes and they can store that, right? Then in the third quarter, we flipped it a little bit, right? But I think this class has a lot of great potential, and I think that spurt really showed them. I mean, yeah, I'm very thankful for the win, and certainly we came back and had a nice margin. I feel like, some of our freshmen had some amazing moments, and then you had some freshman moments, right? We're trying to get a lot of different combinations and some minutes. I have to look back at the film and see, was there things that I had a different combination that maybe that type of set wasn't as good, so that I want to make sure I get that first to look at the film. But I just think that's, I think, we got everybody, most of them got a pretty good amount of minutes, and I think we had some pretty good contribution. I love our assists. This is the real one. That's the halftime one. I wish we wouldn't have had the lulls, but I tend to focus on the positive. We had the lull, but we were able to, this particular time we kind of stayed gritty and we righted the ship a little bit.
I think it's confidence builder for all of us. I know, obviously freshman year is a lot of ups and downs, it's a roller coaster, and we all knew that. Whether it's minutes, how you perform, it's always just hard to know what to expect, but this was definitely a confidence booster for me. For you? Yes. So I think all of us are definitely happy with the outcome, and definitely gives the coaches and just everybody some more confidence in us, I think we've come a long way. I mean, I know we have since the summer. I'm sure Aaliyah would agree, especially Aaliyah coming back from an injury, that's always, you hesitate to think of how everything will mesh, but as you can see, we're all flowing well together, and it's really fun to play with that chemistry. And obviously we have some moments where, I definitely bumped into Tegan a couple times or somebody, but I think just fixing those little tweaks and we'll be fine. I mean, I'll speak for Aaliyah and I when we say that. Well, Coach Jay in the locker room said that, it's really hard to stop a team when you have people coming off the bench scoring, and I think that's something, if we can get consistent with that, it'll make us a lot stronger, just knowing that, like you said, only one player in double figures. Obviously, we have many people with the capabilities to score a lot, but being able to spread that out amongst the team and the bench players is really, it's a threat for anybody that we're playing.
I won't speak much because my voice is gone. But I feel like just talking with coaches and whoever's ahead of me and making sure I'm prepared for positions like this, for situations like this where maybe the freshmen do need to step up a little bit more. So just making sure I'm prepared, studying, watching film, and just getting in the gym, working hard, and making sure I'm prepared.
Really fun. I mean, we see it every day in practice, and just knowing that we get the opportunity to go out there and have the freedom to play our own game just inside of a system that works for all of us is really exciting. And obviously Carver is incredible, and getting to play in front of 16,000, I don't know exactly how many were here today, but a lot, and that never gets old. I mean, I haven't been here very long, but I know it's not going to get old.
The most similarity is that she'd have no fear. She's just not afraid to make a mistake. Like, so she's gonna, that reference, she's gonna push it through if she sees it. And there's not a thought like, oh, am I gonna be in trouble? Which a lot of freshmen have. She just goes with it. And, it cuts both ways sometimes, but I've appreciated that since Taylor Schrimlo stepped on campus. She's been throwing long court passes on a break, long before she should be, right? But she just has a fun sense. She has a fun style. She doesn't play scared. And I think that's what makes her really enjoyable to coach, and I think that's what makes her enjoyable to watch, because she's just playing. She's playing to make something happen, and that's a pretty free way to play, and few freshmen can do it.